Um, okay, so let's talk about content creation. The two reasons that I'm, wearing a dress shirt and this, and for the title and all that. Number one, I might have to take a work call here in a minute because I've got a contractor who's troubleshooting a job site that he needs my help with tonight. Like I might call you, and if you don't answer, it's okay. But as a sales guy, the more you can, whew, or you can support your customers, better customer loyalty. So I might have to take a sales call on the stream, which I'm I'm fine with that. I'm like not even gonna mute. I think it'll kind of put it to them right now. The ghosts of the training area. That was nice. That was really um so yeah, so the two reasons. Number one is this is the call I might have to take here shortly. Number two, I want to talk about the content creation industry right now. And I say industry because whether you like it or not, it is. It's an industry. Um, and what I mean by that is like outside of just the content creators, there are people selling and marketing stuff to content creators, like these streamer packs of like, here's a PC and all the shit that you would need to stream and blah blah blah. And there's advertising for streamers, and streamers are getting to the point where they're doing commercials. So content creating is most definitely an industry. And I don't really like where it's at right now. And I'm not saying that because I have no major following. I don't really care about that. I realized this weekend that like I just enjoyed doing this. Like streaming has made gaming so much more fun for me. I got so tired of it during COVID and during my knee injury and stuff. Like without some additional element like streaming, I would not still be gaming so much. And in the winter, I would be bored as hell. I was pretty bored last winter. Um, oh, oh, I was pretty bored last winter until I started streaming. That kind of spiced things up. I just got tired of gaming the game. So anyways, oh look at that, nice. Um, so yeah, I'm not talking shit about the industry because like oh I'm still unknown. I'm still an unknown streamer. I don't care. I'm saying I don't like where it's at as a viewer, and I've kind of felt this way for a little bit. But after this past weekend, I big time feel like that mindset is reinforced. And here's what I mean. So I'm dissatisfied with streaming and content creation and such as a viewer because there's no content creation anymore. It's content recycling. It honestly, seriously is. Like everything that people are putting out right now, not everything, the large majority of what people are putting out right now sucks. Like I'm just gonna say it. Like it, and I can't even say the large majority. Like, I don't want to get blasted for having my thoughts misconstrued. There's just a lot of bad content out there. I'll put it that way. And I feel like people have kind of like lost the essence of content creation and it's been lost in this like recycling of memes and current, not even current, like couple of years old content, like all a lot of streamers do. And I know this because I watched a ton of streamers this past weekend. Like I was just kind of browsing through Twitch. I like to do that to try to get some new ideas, um, to critique other people so I know how to better critique myself, to potentially connect with some other streamers who I might be able to, collab with, stuff like that. So I spent a lot of time this weekend watching streamers, and I was really disappointed. I was really disappointed. Um, and 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 here's what I'm disappointed in. I feel like so many of the streamers that I watched, like all they were doing is like just repeating memes and like quotes from other content from the last couple of years that like everybody still says, and it just drives me nuts. And and that wasn't the first time that I've experienced it. I've stopped watching a couple of streamers because they started doing shit like that too much, and it gets annoying. So here's an example of what I mean. We all know that video, the just a baby. It's not funny anymore. I know that was like one of the biggest viral videos of today's content or whatever. And it's funny. It's not funny anymore though, because people just say it like if they don't know what else to say. Oh my God, air dribbles are nasty right now, at least for my standards. And people just, if there's just an awkward silence, they would say that. And it's everybody. So that, and like that, and I'm no saint on this topic. Like I try to I have specifically tried to not like overplay certain things. Um and I've probably not done a great job to some degree, but way better than a lot of these people. Like I'm watching multiple different streamers and all of them are just hey yo, and that's crazy. Crazy. Not just a baby. I'm like, you guys are all just cookie butter. You're cookie butter. Like you're just saying the same shit. I feel like there's just no originality right now for the most part. Again, I'm not talking about everybody, like all streamers everywhere, because I'm sure that some people are doing what I'm talking about well, but so many people are botching it in my eyes. And I don't understand why. And this is where maybe I'm just old and grumpy and like maybe it's just a new age thing or whatever. But like I don't understand why people think that that's entertaining. Like when you tune in multiple nights, like one of the streamers I watched Friday and Saturday and a little Sunday, and like I heard I just a baby so many times, and that's crazy, right? So many times, and I'm like, is this just what you do every time you stream? Like you cue Fortnite game, casual, cue casual game. You just regurgitate like TikTok video quotes and shit. Oh my God. I got so annoyed because I was like, man, it's other than you constantly repeating this bullshit, like I enjoy watching. So just stop. Stop. There were even some big streamers that started doing it for a bit. And like I get it. What the relevant shit and like the viral videos on social media platforms, like those quotes are gonna bleed into streamers because many streamers are content creators, so they're really tied in with the different media communities and what's relevant and stuff. And that's fine. Like some of it's funny. I've been saying the AEO thing for a bit because I think it is funny. Like when someone says like something potentially sexual, uh, and they don't mean it to. I think it's funny if someone you just hit them with a AEO. It's like a come again. Are you saying what I think you're saying? Well, that I mean I think it's funny to a certain degree, but overplaying it is so annoying. And the fact that everybody is saying the same shit is like even more annoying. It's like go to four different Fortnite streamers pages and you could hear the same four quotes at some point in all of their dialogue. Like it's not funny anymore when everybody is saying the same thing. So that's kind of my point with the whole like content creation is dead. I feel like there's no and not no, there's very little new content right now. People are just like taking old content and putting their little spin on it. And I'm not a fan. Not a fan at all. Like I did not have a good time watching a lot of the streams that I watched this weekend. And I feel like it's just like people being too lazy to be original. Like it does take effort and it takes energy and you know creativity and talent to make like new content. I get that. But in my opinion, you have to do it. In a couple of years, people are going to be watching this content of a lot of these streamers and being like, what are they talking about? Why do they keep saying, I just a baby? And they're not going to get it and they're going to think it's annoying, just like I do. Because like relevant videos and like pop culture and stuff will always change. But if you take kind of more of the comedian approach, where you're just being funny and original, like that shit's timeless. There's a lot of comedians whose comedy content is still relevant today that did it a bazillion years ago because they were good and it was creative and it was original. It was unlike anything anybody had ever heard before. And that's just what I want more of right now from ooh, that's what I want more of right now from the Twitch community, probably the YouTube community. Well, but like from this weekend, I got the Twitch community experience of just everyone recycling the same quotes and the same jokes and the same bullshit. Like so tired. Like when I watch a streamer, and I'm probably just the minority here because I use my brain a lot more than the average human being. I'm not trying to be mean. Like I wish I didn't use my brain as more than the average human being sometimes, but I just like what is important to me is way different than what's important to everybody else. So I'm probably the minority here. I would much rather have some more mentally stimulating content than hearing Ayo and just a baby 100 times in an hour and a half. Like I love streamers when they I guess a good example is like random duos. Like when a Fortnite streamer or a Rocket League streamer cues random duos and talks to their teammate and like does it well when they're getting to know them and like, oh, so where are you from or what do you do or how long you been playing or whatever. Like that is so much more entertaining and more um, satisfying to me than the alternative. So I don't know, man. I hope I don't think it's gonna go away. I'm sure that like the algorithms and all the current audio plays a part in it. Like with videos, I ranted about live streams already. With a lot of these videos, I mean, they've got your suggested audio. We're watching a bunch of videos that all have the same audio. A lot of the songs that they play are remixes of old songs. So it's like, where's the new content, man? Where like where's the new content? Like why are we just recycling and putting a very slightly different flavor on same shit over and over and over? Like who finds this entertaining? It's really frustrating to me. Like I'm a big fan of comedy. A lot of comedians right now are killing it. Like comedians are doing a much better job in comparison to streamers of like being funny and being entertaining. Like if you're a pro, a good example is Mr. Savage. Mr. Savage is a pro Fortnite player. He is unbelievable at the game. He's really quiet and he's not that funny. Like he's funny sometimes, but and he does a little bit of the quoting the current meme stuff, but he doesn't talk that much. So like that's fine. I'll watch him just to watch him play, and he'll stream with no camera. He'll stream with no microphone because he's good. But if you're not Mr. Savage, if you want me at least to watch, like you got to be funny or at least engaging and entertaining and something more than just a cookie cutter that a cookie cutter cookie that just repeats current social media trends. So I like comedians. Like I hope to be a comedian to some degree someday. Oh my god, of course it doesn't go in. Hope to be a comedian to some degree someday. Same with a streamer. I hope to be a streamer to some degree, like a full-time streamer to some degree, to some degree someday. um I feel like I was kind of built for it. I don't feel like I'm super special or anything. I just kind of have, a bit of I talk a lot gift, and I'm kind of clever and kind of good at video games and whatever. But um, and there are way funnier people out there. There are way better people at video games that don't want to come off as arrogant. But I personally feel like streaming and content creating and such was something that I was built for, and I've always kind of felt like that. Now that I'm doing it to some degree, I'm being really critical of other big content creators and other streamers and such. Maybe a little bit of it is out of jealousy because when I watch a person that has 1,700 followers and I'm like, this really isn't that good. It's frustrating, Um, maybe that makes me just be bitter and jealous or whatever. I realize that, but I think anybody who was like a content critic would probably agree with me that like it's just not fun. My God, where is this? Where's my handles coming from? Nice. Huh. Um, I lost my thought. My train of thought just a wee bit. Um, but yeah, so comedians like that. That is what I want to see more of out of you know streamers. Um, is just being clever and being creative and being original and doing their own stuff as opposed to just regurgitating other content and like quoting stuff. And and here's where I'll admit that like I'm not phenomenal. Uh, I'm not phenomenal about that. I think I'm okay, especially in comparison to a lot of other streamers. Okay, at not just quoting shit and not saying anything on my own. I quote a lot of Austin Powers and the Grinch and the what else? I kind of say my own little Team Chug and Bricked Up and shit like that. Maybe a little bit too much, but like that's nobody else is really doing that. um, what else? There's something else. Like stuff like SpongeBob. Like a lot of I do quote a lot of stuff or use accents or whatever, but I feel like that's way different. Um, Number one, because it's not being overused by everybody else, to my knowledge. Number two, that's like that was a comedy. Like Austin Powers was a comedy thing, and that's kind of what I'm getting at. Is like people are still quoting Austin Powers because it's creative and it's unique and it's funny as hell. Like I would be shocked if even a couple years from now people are still saying I just a baby. It's not a whole series or you know something unique. It's just some video that has audio quote, kind of funny. So, I feel bad and I try not to overdo it. Uh, there have been times when I'm catching myself like, all right, I need to stop because people have heard these quotes 100 times. Um, but like when you make good quality original content like Austin Powers, it sticks and like it's long term and it's good. So I may not be perfect, but I feel comfortable at least with like my level of quoting shit. And I need content creators and streamers right now to dial it back. I need him to dial it back because the the amount of times I heard all of it this weekend, it was just painful. Like I turned off multiple streams. I'd be in a stream for 2.5 hours and I'm chatting and I'm, you know, interacting with the other people in the stream and I'm trying to get the streamer like talking about something, like entertain me. Like don't just play the game and quote TikTok videos. Like, talk about something. Can we have a discussion in the chat maybe? Or something. And I left a couple of streams like almost mid conversation when I just was really dissatisfied with like what was happening. So and that's another thing is I'm so shocked by how bad people are at like interacting with viewers. And some are really good, don't get me wrong. Um, but some are really good, some are way better than me. I'm not this isn't a everyone sucks and I'm a better streamer. Not at all. I'm just venting my frustrations as a viewer of Twitch streams and like, man, what like what things I wish that we would see more. Like asking people questions and spurring conversation with them. Like I played with a streamer on Saturday, like a Fortnite streamer, a fairly big one. I played with a Fortnite streamer, like with the comms on and everything. And the whole time I'm trying to like, so tell me about, not I didn't say like, so tell me about yourself, but I was like, so how long have you played Fortnite? Did you play other games? like other games before Fortnite, or is Fortnite your first shooter game, or like all this different stuff. And like, are you a full-time streamer? Oh, cool. How long you been full-time? And all of it was like short answer, like no questions back to me. It's not all about me, I get that, but like I feel like it's common courtesy in conversation to have question, answer, like back and forth, like ping pong. When I'm sitting there like trying to like milk conversation out of you for your stream, like I'm trying to enhance your stream and make the experience better for your viewers, where they're listening to a conversation and they're getting to know people and getting to know you. If I ask you a question and you're a streamer, like give me a real answer. Like you don't have to give me 3 words and then cut it out. Like the viewers want to get to know you. So I feel like the conversation skills of a lot of streamers are just horrid. And that's really frustrating to me because like community engagement is like the whole point of streaming. Like you're cultivating a community of people that have similar interests and, you know, likely similar viewpoints on stuff. Like let's talk about shit. And apparently again, I must be the minority here because there's so many big streamers aren't that good. Like they're just hot. They're hot, and I'm not talking just girls. Like that's probably the case for some male streamers also. You're just good looking and you're decent at the game, but other than that, you're not a good entertainer. And I've seen so much of that recently. It's hurts. It hurts. It is motivation for me to like keep going, to keep streaming and content creating, because I feel like I do have a lot of that stuff. I'm not a great gamer, not the funniest guy in the room, but like I know how to I know how to talk to people. I mean, I'm a career salesman. I'm a people person. So a lot of that stuff is encouraging, where it's like I see a gap in the market and like I see people fumbling the the real meaning and the real experience of streaming. And with any market, whether it's like real estate or restaurants or streaming or being a plumber, there's always going to be a shit ton of competition. Like every market is saturated right now. Show me a market that's not saturated. There isn't one. So with all of these markets being saturated, and there being so many options for people no matter what they want, like it's nice to be able to see a way that you can stand out and like see a area that people are fumbling the bag in. That's what creates opportunity. That's an opportunity for you to close a gap like that. And so for me, being very streamer critical and seeing all these things that people are doing so poorly and having huge viewership, like, well, I mean, maybe there's hope for me yet. So that's how I'm going to choose to look at it, at least. But I don't know, man. It's just a little sad. I've stopped spending hardly any time on social media, um, outside of doing my stream stuff, just because I feel like I've seen it all and I've heard it all, and tired of people playing again. Let's make 490,000 videos all with the same song audio. Yeah, that's exactly what I want. I hear the same song 90,000 times. Um, Horrible. I've stopped doing like the video scrolling. People aren't even using human voices anymore. Like we're using robot voices that read text on the screen. Like what? Content creation is dead, bro. That's what that's my whole point. Is like we're just content is so vanilla right now. It's so vanilla and it's so repeated and like so unoriginal and sucks. Up until the last couple of years, I, you know, have enjoyed watching funny videos and like, scrolling through XYZ. But nowadays I'm like, I've seen this or something almost exactly like it 40 times. So this is my challenge to any streamers, content creators out there right now. Like, just be original. Be original. Stop recycling and regurgitating the current TikTok videos and trends and stuff like that. Like, make your own stuff up and don't use the robot voices. Like, if you want to narrate a not narrate, if you want to have a video where you like there's text and it's being read, read it yourself. Read it yourself. Stop saying I'm just a baby. Please, dear God. Please, everyone, stop saying I just a baby in every scenario. Like we're done. We're done with it. I am at least. So I think that it's probably a lot more fun when you are making original content. Like personally, I have a blast like planning and trying to write some content, you know, for my next streams, or like, oh, I want to make sure the next time that I stream, I talk about XYZ. Like, I have fun doing that, and I feel like it makes it for a better viewership experience. And I challenge all of you streamers and content creators. If anybody ever sees this, just be original, man. Make your own stuff. Stop using and quoting the same stuff over and over and over. So, content creation is dead. Content recycling is alive and well. Content regurgitating is alive and well. And for some reason, maybe it's a generational thing. And like I said, I'm just a grumpy old man, but like for some reason, people eat it up, but I don't. I do not eat up this quoting the same shit and saying the same shit and using the current audio tracks for your videos, all of that stuff. I can't get with it. I can't get with it for some reason. Everybody else seems to, but it's really kind of been eating me up the last couple of days. I like watching and interacting with other streamers, and I not satisfied with this my interactions with other streamers. So oh. Man, I went to a little too far forward. Otherwise, that would have been good. Jesus, have I been just blabbing for 40 minutes? That's pretty much the end of my rant for the most part. I'm sure other stuff will come to my mind, but like I had to just get that out again, like my frustrations, pointing out the, in my opinion, obvious, and also just challenging people to do better. Just be better. Please make better content, bro. It's not that hard. It's hard. It's really hard to make good content. It's not hard to make better content than a lot of people are making right now. That's my point. Like so much stuff out there. I'm like, I wish I could have this 8 seconds of my life back, or like I watch a stream for an hour and a half, and I'm like, I really Wasn't that entertained. So, better. Make your own stuff. Be creative. Anyways, on that note, let's see if we can find some of these training packs. Man, I'm gonna play some actual games at some point tonight. But play training. I don't know how to even access these training packs. Custom training? Yeah, here we go. Okay. Diamond Pack November 2023. God, this song is fire. I'm gonna try this. Since I've never done a trading pack, I've never done a trading pack before. I'm gonna start with platinum, even though I'm currently a diamond, I think. Um, just to warm up with like how the training stuff. I shouldn't say that. I've done training packs before, but like one or two of them, like when I started playing the game 5 years ago or whatever. So I haven't done any high level training packs. Haven't done any training packs in a long time. It's pretty much like I've never done. So I'm gonna start with the platinum, and depending on how this goes, I might go to the diamond. So what's up, Mr. Taco? What's up? You just missed my 45-minute monologue about content creation, but I'm sure other stuff will pop up the rest of the night. Oh, wow. Okay, there we go. We need to kind of, excuse me, watch the trajectory of. So it's coming at me, right? Okay. Oh, so you got to hit it just right off the rip, huh? Mm, that'll work. What's up, Mr. Beeshings? All right, so it's coming straight at me at mid. Oh, you got to keep it off the ground, apparently. Damn. There we go. Yeah, this is not that difficult. All dressed up today. Yeah. Small business, baby. This will probably be difficult. How's the headset? It's good. Oh, bring backboard in. Mm. Oh no, good. That might go in. Yep. Oh yeah, these are my favorite. Mm. Oh boy. Oh, go. Money. Oh, you have to hit that without hitting it. All right, let's see. Ooh, how do you even get to that? Hang on. Maybe I got to pre-jump it. I'm all dressed up today because I just monologued for 45 minutes about my current frustration with the streaming and content creating world and like how to just get better and be better. I'm so I'm frustrated with it, but also it's Monday. It's all business. I haven't done any all business related stuff on Mondays in quite some time, and I might have to take a sales call here in a little bit. So figured altogether it was nice. There we go. It was a pre jump. Um, and altogether, we're just kind of the reason. Oh, get there. Nice. Yeah, this training pack is. Oh, shoot. Up. Yep, that'll work too. I already did this one, but accidentally requeued it. Easy. Easy. Oh, we're nomming right now. Oh, no. What are you doing? Well, I feel good knowing that, yeah, you got it. Oh, that was so cool. Is that Bob Ross? Oh, no. Hitting buttons and I don't know what they're doing. There we go. I didn't do this. Yeah. Go. Trying to piss off Nightbot. I adjusted Nightbot, so she should play a lot nicer. Why is chat overlay off? What do you mean? Oh, try to mess with that. Thanks for letting me know. Hmm. Um. You know what happened? Um. RuneScape somehow like that. RuneScape has like an overlay of its own. And the other day I was getting double chat where chat was popping up in two different places, so I removed it. And it seems that maybe it is still moved. Blah 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 blah. Let me see if I can fix that. Copy. Here we go. Huh. Bear with me for 2 seconds here. Settings, game overlay. Settings, game overlay. It says it's supposed to be doing it. Reset all. Chrome. Bob Ross is sad. I'm sorry, Bob Ross. Is it popping up now? Not look like it. Figure this out. Anybody knows how to do this, you know. He did the chat layer on Saturday and it major media. No. Help. All right, well I don't wanna overdo messing with I don't want to overdo messing with it. You found it? Yeah, let me know. I'm gonna get back to this just for a second. Boom. Boom. Yeah, this platinum training pack is not all that challenging. F2, yell bussy as loud as you can. Let's see where's this one gonna? I did not anticipate the healing bounce. Ooh, wow, this is awkward. Really awkward. Huh. Boy. I think I need to jump later. Like, let it in position. There we go. Yep. I was jumping too early and trying to read it right after this. Huh. Almost close. Oop, no, my finger slipped off. Huh. Should be in. Yeah, I was like, hang on, haven't I done these? Hmm. Oop. As soon as you hit the right trigger, it's going. Damn it. Ooh. Off. Maybe I can just full send it. Yeah, there we go. I was trying to like have a multi-touch play on that, but we go to. I just gotta get up a little quicker. A lot quicker. Shit. This ball is cooking. Had my car turned the right way, I would have hit that. All right, this one's actually tough. Let Aaron cook. Yeah, that's right. Oh wait, I hit the wrong. Hmm. This turn they make you do right at the beginning is tough. Then go straight up into it. Yep, there we go. Wasn't that fancy, but I also have no game volume. I'm an idiot. Turned it off in the original training. And I never turned it back on. Sorry. You're talking about terrible content creation. Pumping out no audio training. Idiot. Okay. I'm gonna try to do this the diamond pack. That platinum pack, I mean that was like 3 of those were challenging. Other than that, I pretty much tried. Let's see if we can figure out this stupid chat. Okay. It's worse. So for anybody watching, I deleted chat overlay the other day. I have no clue how to put it back on. I need it. Need it now. In here. Edit. Edit layout. Recommended changes? Give me no recommended changes. Here we go. Good. Maybe not. Chat settings. Chat appearance. Huh. I'm just gonna have to mess with this later, honestly. Diamond pack. Okay. I'm expecting this to be pretty. Huh. Definitely misread that. Damn. All right, let me see. Maybe I can just like dribble from here. Ooh, close. I'm gonna try to do it that way. Oh, that's it. Huh, pretty much same spot. Okay. Damn it. Okay. Go back to the dribble strategy. There we go. That'll work. Oof. One. Oh man, something about the bubbles that come off of the. I can't touch. That come off of the ball. Right. Nope. That's salvage this. Two. Nope. That's horrible. No. Oh no, not the ceiling corner. If I could have landed better. No. All right, see, this is the one that I need to practice right here. I like this one. Oh, might be able to beat backboard. Probably going to be weird. Yeah. Ah, yeah, this is a great one for me to practice. Unless I get a really lucky bounce. Ah! I'm going to try to just see if I can salvage some of these. I feel like that's good training also. Damn it. Keep hitting them just a little bit too high. Oh, this might work. Oh, no. This is so close. Look at this. That wasn't that close. Hmm. That is way too high. But it worked out. This already going to go in. It was. That's funny. That was like a cheater shot. Damn it. See? So is that about to bounce off the wall and go over my head? Wait. gotta wait a little longer. There we go. Going too quickly. Huh. All right, let's see. I think I need to let this bounce twice and play on it like that. Shit. I got to keep it. This is another really, really good one for me. Got to keep this close. And I got to stay under it. Ah, tip back too far. Boom. Yeah, this is I like I might replay this and just do these couple of ones that I'm like, yep, I need this one. I need this one. I need that one. I need to do that more often. Easy. 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 A lot of these shots that I'm taking are like they would probably get saved. There was a goalie. Huh. I should probably work on like getting them spicier shots. Hmm. Oh wow, I gotta go a lot faster too. To, like get to the ball lower, like not even have to go up a whole. Huh. Okay. Crap. You gotta get up really high. This is another really good one. Huh. There we go. Shit. Let's see. Damn. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to hit this one, let's be honest. This is tough. This is one where I'm probably just gonna have to like get up really quick for it and throw it on the back wall and try to double it in. So this might take me a minute. I can hardly get to the ball originally, let alone get a double on it. Whew. I can go about. Damn. Look at that. Like, yeah, okay. It's gonna take me a minute. Track it until I get under it, and then dribble it. Oh, oh, that's a nice backflip. That's a nice backflip as well. Yeah, this is impossible. You can hardly make contact with it before it hits the ground. I have to hope that it hits the wall or something. Almost like that. Yeah. Oh no. That's painful. Stick with it. Get. Damn it. No. Oh, I've got this. Nope. Damn it. Can he dribble it all the way across the court? No, he can't. Ugh. So for any of our later rivals, if you're wondering on the topic, I monologued for a little bit at the very beginning of the stream. I'll kind of go back over it, but I don't want to go far back over it. I also I'm not going to be able to talk and do this at the same time. It sucks. Oh man, I'm frustrated with the current state of content creation, the whole industry, because I feel like it lacks originality so much. Like so many people are just regurgitating already used quotes and phrases, and it's like every week there's just some stupid phrase that comes up on TikTok, and everybody in the gaming and streaming community says it, and I'm like, can't we make our own stuff that's funny? Like this sucks. Why is this on a diamond training pack? This is like grand champ shit. Like, how am I supposed to score or settle this or anything? Like, my car is at an awkward angle for where the trajectory of the ball goes. Got it. Not gonna be able to do anything with it. Damn it. Oh, maybe that's the key right here. You bitch. Yes. There's no way that ball goes in a real match, but hey, we completed the diamond training pack at least. There were like 3 or 4 of those that were pretty tough. Other than that, I mean, those weren't that nice.